Okay, now. So with that out of the way, let us now take care of. I think there's something for Tiny Kong to do. So let's just jump right into that action. Alright, so in this room, we got a barrel for Tiny over here. And I can see our bananas just hiding above on that little ceiling. Or little air vents over there, I guess. So we got another of these little Tiny Kong adventure sequences right here. Alright. And actually, I looked back at some of the older videos and I saw a comment, and I forget who it was that commented, but someone posted like a little lyrics kind of comments about the Tiny Toon Adventures, and I could not stop singing that for some reason after I played the song. And I gotta give kudos to that person, so whoever that was, I'll probably put your name up on some sort of forum annotations or whatever, but thank you so much for that comment. That lightened up my day, I guess. But now I'm gonna be switching over to Chunky here, and now it's good old Chunk's turn. We gotta go over here now because there's a nice big door waiting for us to bust open. Looks like we got another mini bonus barrel. Alright, let's just get them coins here. What do we got for this time? Let's see.
Welcome to bonus day.
Oh, we got Stash Snatch. So this is kind of different. We got to collect all the coins, head for the checkered flags, and that's basically it. There are some enemies in this one, but they're not too bad. However, there's a curse splash here, I want to say. The guys that give you blueprints, but those shouldn't be much of a trouble. So we just got to collect these coins around this area. And it's kind of like the other maze levels, but we actually have to get everything in order to finish this off. And there's also zingers here too, so. This one, I don't think we see too much. I don't think we're going to see too much of this one. Maybe. But regards to that, we finished that, and we're done. And I think this is our first one for Chunky. Oh, no, wait, actually, this is our second one? Yeah, this is our second one. Still nothing for Diddy Kong. Man, we're just leaving out... we're leaving out Diddy Kong for all these bananas here. But I think we're going to fix that. Pretty soon we're going to get some of Diddy's stuff. Do-Diddy, Diddy-Dum, Diddy-Do. I don't know why I said that. Alrighty, so with that done... let me see. Well, let me think for a sec. So let me switch over to Diddy Kong now, because I want to grab his blueprint really quick, which is in the main factory area. So let us do that right now and get some more bananas too. They're delicious. They're red. All right. Ooh, I stopped just before you can do your little shockwave. Well, too bad. Give me that blueprint or red print. I don't know. It's not a blueprint. It's more of a red print. Gosh. Get your colors facts straight, man. Man. Alrighty, so now that that's done, let me explore some more with Diddy Kong. Or actually, let's not. Let's flip over to I almost said Tiny Toons. Gosh dang it, this guy. I love yous. The comments are just hilarious sometimes. Let's just move on. To some more exploration here. We can finally move to this spot right here. There's some more stuff for you, Tiny, to collect as well. And I'm very much happy to get those coins. Let me see if there's anything else up here. There's usually some more stuff for other Kongs. Oh, it's just some films. There's no balloons I'm missing, right? Alright, perfect. So let's follow this trail. This is going to lead us to a different section of Frantic Factory now. And more importantly, there's some coins for Diddy and some balloons for Chunky Kong to collect. And we also get our number 3 pad if we want to teleport back to the front entrance. We also got Snide's HQ, which we haven't seen our buddy Snide for a while, but that's going to be much later. once we get all the blueprints for the rest of this game, I should say. So let's grab some more stuff for Chunky. Let's grab our balloon here. No, I didn't want to play an instrument. Gosh. I don't know. Like I said, this controller, the C-stick button layout is just so sensitive on my Pro controller. Probably gonna be hearing a lot of that in this game. But let's finally switch back to another Kong. How about we just play the rest with Tiny? Alright, so now that we have that taken care of, let's go over to this side now. There's our new area, which we haven't quite explored yet, and can finish gathering all these bananas right here for Tiny. But this section's kind of interesting. There's like a few different rooms for each of the Kongs, and this is gonna kind of be the main start of where everything's gonna be like splitting up to like different sections for some of the Kongs. And it kind of did that too with Angry Aztec and Jungle Japes, but more importantly, we got a lot of things to take care of, and that's this banana pad right here. Get to finally show off this ability, the Baboon Balloon. He is definitely using that to his full potential. And we got another mini game, Badi, Peril, Bandit. This one's kind of fun. We get to line up 4 bananas to win the jackpot. Press A to spin and stop the reels. Alright, so let's begin. So let's grab these bananas first. Gotta line these up perfectly. And it's pretty simple. They go nice and slow. But man, oh man, later on, they get really tricky. I'll tell you what. And it looks like they give you plenty of time to do this. If you miss these, man, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of catching up to do. But this one's pretty simple. There we go. Got that taken care of. This is probably our first one? No, this is our second one because we got that first banana from rescuing Chunky from the other attempt. Oh, we got some coins over here. Grab some of these little suckers. And we also got some new enemies here, these little toy-like enemies. Very scary looking. Not really that scary, come on. Toys aren't scary. I also remember there's another blueprint over here for Chunky to gather. So we're gonna have to get that guy. Get that green-haired sucker out of our way. There you go. Get ourselves a nice green print. Oh well. And there's some more coins up here, which I don't feel like gathering. We got much coins already. And also over here too, there's Funky's area. And we also get our number 5 pad for this level. Yeah, sure, I don't think I needed this. But more importantly, I do want to switch to Tiny Kong to get that balloon that's just so ever taunting us. I'm not sure how I'm doing with... Okay, we still have a lot more to go with Tiny's bananas. And I have a feeling same with the rest of the Kongs too, since everything's kind of just spread out. But let's go ahead and now use Diddy Kong. And we have some more of these little pads right here for Diddy to use his Simian Spring. And we got some more exploring to do up here. This nice big block of this nice tower of blocks. It's just, I don't know. Did anybody ever like doing this as a kid? Like just stacking blocks to see how high you can get? Oop, come on. I was trying to drop down. There's like, I don't think there's a button to just drop down, is there? Meh. Whatever. Let's try that again, because I feel like I missed a bunch of bananas somewhere around here. This camera's so lovely. Alright, let's go this way. Yep, alright. And there's just one more up here. And then on top of this it looks like another bonus game. We're getting so many of these in this level. Oh, Peril Path Panic. Oh, this is a difficult one. Shoot the claptraps to clear the fairy's path. Press A to fire a melon. And then shoot the melons to reload. I don't think it's that hard. Come on, what are you talking about? It's not. Clearly it's not. These little suckers go down, and then they basically pop back up in a few seconds here, but we're fine. This is our last one, right? Yep. Alrighty. I just like how they keep going, and every time I see like a fairy getting like eaten, it's just sad, really. Alrighty, so here's our first golden banana for Diddy Kong. Finally, gotten that taken care of. Alrighty. Oops. Sorry, Diddy. Didn't mean to do that. Alrighty. So next up on our to-do list, I probably want to switch back to either Chunky or not Chunky, DK, because I feel like there's some other things going around here too. I think there's also another thing too to get for Tiny. Looks like, yeah. But what I want to do. Let's just, I guess, switch over to Tiny first, take care of that, and then we'll switch back to DK after this. But we got another small room to go through. Our trusty barrel. Okay, so in this room, looks like we got some stuff to do with our trusty weapon here. Oh, there's a switch right here too. Well, let's not waste any time and hit this switch. And this reveals a dartboard? It looks like a dartboard. It looks, well. Anyways, so in order for us to do this, we gotta hit the thing that's matching the one on the right there. So let's now get this banana. There. This crystal coconut. There we go, the banana metal. And the... Ah, shoot. It was moving too fast for me to even hit him. There we go. Get this banana. That. Alright, there we go. That was the last thing too. Man. Alrighty, so we got that finished. Here's our second one for Tiny. Oh. Oh, then our lovely little friend here appeared out of nowhere. That's cool. Let me go grab that really quick. Alright, Mrs. Fairy, get in my camera. Please. There we go. That one wasn't so bad. It's glad to know that some of these fairies are behaving well and not spazzing out of control. I have a feeling we'll get some of those later on. Alright, so now that we're done with Tiny, now let's switch back to Donkey Kong here. And we got one place to do for this spot for Donkey Kong here. And then we can pretty much just say goodbye to this area. Yeah, you're splatting all over the place, I guess. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, so up here now, we gotta head over to this spot. There's some nice little bananas over here for DK. And also, we get our last banana fairy. Whoa! You're kind of moving out of control. Wow, and I suddenly got it. Nice. That is the power of my photography skills. Alrighty, so that's done. Getting pretty close to DK's banana medal. I don't think some of the Kongs have their banana medals just yet, so getting pretty close to that. Alright, so in this room, let's hit this switch. This is kind of a simple puzzle, or say. We gotta ground pound these numbers right here, and we gotta do them in certain order. So I hope you guys like counting, because you are basically ground pounding these, and like, this is just child's play right here. Come on now. This is like stuff you would do when you were like a kid. So let's count all together now. 7, 8, 9. The 6s and the 9s are kind of confusing from this angle, so you gotta watch out for that. So we got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and last but not least, 16. It'd be kind of cool if they ended on 13. That's my username, tennisbub13, but it doesn't seem to be like that. Alright, second gold banana for you. And let us get ourselves out of this place now. And I guess we can move on to a new area of Frantic Factory now that we're done with this spot. I know there's like a bunch of coins I missed for Chunky, but I'm not going to worry about that too much, since it doesn't look like they're that important. I've got enough coins already for some of these Kongs, but you know, my inner self just tells me I want to get all the coins as much as I can. Oh man, there's a lot of coins over there for Lanky, and there's also some for Diddy too. But here is the R&D room. I guess that's what they call this room. And there's our second banana pad. And then there's a bunch of stuff for Lanky to get. And there's also more rooms here too for some of these Kongs. But the place I'm looking for is a little bit different. And it's this place right here, it looks like. Yep. There is some banana stuff over here for DK. Gotta get that balloon. There we go. Oh man, we almost got our banana medal for you. But what's down here? Let's just hit this switch and find out. Danger, high voltage. Well, judging by what DK just did, DK's not gonna fall for this, right? He's not gonna get, like, electrocuted. And there we go! There's our banana medal. Sweet. But more importantly, we got another of these switches right here we gotta grab. I'm sorry, but I just can't find the fact that why does he need a potion to grab these little leverage or switches? It's just, it doesn't make sense. DK's already strong enough to do anything. But what this switch does is kind of important. As you can see, we got everything turned on. And this place is going to be chaotic once we start going here. And this is kind of where I like to go last in this level. So we're going to save that area for the last. But more importantly, we got ourselves our third golden banana for DK. And I'm not sure if I got his blueprint yet. I don't think we have. I think I know where his blueprint's at, actually. But more importantly, we're done with that. I think I'm going to head back up to that room now. But this time as Lanky Kong. Because I want to collect some of those stuff for Lanksters here. But I think if we go back here, I missed a bunch of bananas for Lanky Kong right here on this number 2 pad. Let's just warp now to the R&D room again. And I also just remembered there is a blueprint, an actual blueprint for you up here for Lanky Kong. So let's go ahead and find where that's at. And I guess since we're here, we can start taking care of some of these rooms right here. There you go. There's our blueprint right here for Lanky. It's actually a blueprint. Would you look at that? Oh, that's right. There's a switch I gotta hit for that. But there's our other crown pad over there. So we got another battle crown we gotta take care of. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do that right now. So over here, there's some bananas for Tiny. We're gonna probably take care of that a little bit later. But if we go over here as DK, my throat is like suddenly starting to dry out. This is pretty much the reason why I love having me some like drinks while I'm doing this, but sadly I don't have it this time. But if we flip this switch, there's our access to that. And over here is just some coins over for Chunky if you want to grab those. So there's that. Now, who am I going to do this with? I think I'm just going to go ahead and just do the battle crown with DK. Because, you know, I think maybe later on I'll do it with some of the other Kongs, but that only works if there's access to that with all the Kongs. This one you can pretty much do with any Kong. But for now, ooh, Arena Ambush. This one's pretty something because now we got Curse Splats to deal with. Since we don't have unlimited supplies of crystal coconuts, we're gonna have to use these pretty wisely. So let's go ahead now and use that. What I like to do is I like to just wait until like a Kremling shows up right here, and then I know for a fact that they're gonna respawn a little bit later. So there you go. You could do this the normal way, but it's kind of hard to do that. I like to just do it this method, just charging up your special move, and do that. And let's see if this works. See, I knew you could jump on certain enemies because, I mean, it's DK. It's Donkey Kong. You have to jump on enemies. I was kind of shocked that you couldn't jump on the naughty beavers for some odd reason. Alright, but looks like we got Chunky's room right there. I don't think there's a room for DK, right? There's Diddy's room right there. There's Lanky's room right over there. So let's now switch back. Or let me just see if I'm not missing anything much for DK, it looks like.